We'll stay in AI in insurance. So there's a lot happening. There's a lot that is affecting the market. And I think in the insurance industry, there's a lot we still need to do. So it's exciting. And we'll dive into our keynote for today for the Insurance Expo. So speaking about exactly AI in Insurtech, please welcome with me on stage Dr. Michael Wächter. He's the Managing Director for the Digital Impact Labs in Leipzig from Germany.
Yes, thank you very much for this introduction. And I know I have a bit provocative title today, Save 300,000 euros in 5 days with Gen AI, but the number is true. But the real story doesn't go about the number. The real story is in the people and in the process we do. And the figure is real, but that's not the point. The point is how we get there. And if you only remember the number when you go out to this talk, then you get the wrong informations. Our core belief is that the successful use of AI is not in technology, but in the people who use it. We need the skills in the companies, and we need a right organization of Gen AI in the companies. Everything of you know, 2016, the innovation hype with design thinking and labs increase in all companies. There are workshops with sticky notes, but on the next day, the leader comes and says, we do business as usual. And one point, because that happened, is that the wrong organization from innovation in the companies are. We need we need the skills on the bottom by the employees and not in a team which is only claimed this skills, and nobody of the employees come to them and want to do innovation. The real problem we see is that most Gen AI initiatives do not fail because of the technology, because of the use cases from the top. The managers get use cases from the top which get delivered without asking the employees for the real problems. They give licenses to the people and only 20% of the employees use it, but they don't know how and for what. And one central team, it's one AI team with 3 people, and they only have the skills, but the employees have the skills not. And our thesis is the impact of Gen AI emerges in the specialist departments where the problems lie, and therefore we have the approach to skill up promoters at the base level, promoters, multiplicators, you name it. And therefore we have 4 weeks ago Gen AI Promoters Bootcamp with an insurance company here in Stuttgart. 5 days, we guide them to the whole process from ideate use cases, analyze use cases, and develop prototypes, test it with the colleagues, and then get a good get a good result, and that's a very high effect, which ended in this 300,000 euros of saving. What do the promoters can do? They identify, analyze, prioritize, building prototypes, testing with the target groups, and take it away to supporting the staff, the other employers, and so you have a multiplication of the skills in the whole company and not only one team with 5 people. So what we do? We do 3 subgroups. They went through the whole process and generate 3 prototypes with this 300,000 euro of savings. in 5 days, but this return of investment was a byproduct. Skill level up was the goal. We don't want to save this money, but it was a side product of our process. And one of the promoters, until the last 5 weeks, saved 1.5 million with 3 prototypes they developed in this time after this 5 days. And we use Microsoft 365, no extra tool, only this suite with the Gen AI in it. And that's the conclusion. Transformation is achieved through people, not by licenses, and qualification is not the cost factor. We must enable the promoters, and the ROE follows the competences in the company. When we don't have the competences, we don't can run the potential of Gen AI in the company. That's our training for promoters, not a seminar. It's an implementation. 6 days, not 5, because we implement more detailed the build of agents and workflows, because in workflows there are much more potentials than in agents. And you can implement it without any other software. And they create a full process by prioritizing the use cases in feasibility and compliance, advanced prompting capabilities, implement agents, scalable and tested prototypes in form of mini apps or agent solutions, business case, structured documentation, and skills for dealing with resistance in the organization, because that's a very big point that many people are angry about their jobs when they hear the Gen AI makes my jobs in the future. More than 80% application and reflection, only a few impulses from us, because when you want to learn something, you have to do it. Yeah, and that's